Welcome back to the C Space Studio here at CES 2023. I'm your host, James Kotecki, joined by Chris Rogers, Chief Business Officer, Instacart. Thanks so much for coming.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. Great to be here.
So let's start by defining, and you have actually a booth right down the hallway here. So there is a cool visual of a bunch of sriracha sauce and other groceries for people to look at. But for those who aren't able to see that, and just for those who want to catch up, what is the Instacart brand? How do you define that here at the beginning of 2023?
Yeah, we are the leading grocery technology company in North America. We partner with brands and retailers to transform the way that people shop. An example of the type of services that we offer is delivery in as little as 30 minutes, both on our marketplace, but also for retailers, because we're a retail enablement company. So we offer services for retailers.
And so do you white label your services? And so I could be buying something from Harris Teeter or Food Lion, but I'm actually using Instacart. I'm just giving those as examples.
Yeah. So we have, last year we unveiled our enterprise platform, our Instacart platform, which has various pillars of enterprise grade technology that's designed to help retailers win and compete in a digital age.
So Chief Business Officer, I think I know what that is, but there could probably mean a couple different things or ways that you focus. So what do you spend most of your time thinking
So I have the pleasure of working with both our retailers, all of our retailers on our platform, as well as our brand partners. Both important parts of our four-sided marketplace, both teams that have been growing and scaling rapidly over the last few years. And by combining these two teams, which we did recently earlier in 2022, it's really a recognition that we can create more connective tissue by combining these sets of partners and unlocking value for them. And there's quite a bit of value that we can unlock. We're up to 1,000 retailers on our platform and 5,500 brand partners. So there's a lot of value that we can unlock in the system.
Yeah, so tell me about the experience for the consumer. Everything goes perfectly, I'm using Instacart. What's the cutting edge of what I can do today? And maybe even you want to flash forward a little bit to what's coming soon. What's the vision for how I'm going to shop for my groceries?
Yeah, so the strength of Instacart is the fact that we understand consumers. We have this deep understanding of consumers because we have this large marketplace with millions of customers and hundreds of millions of orders. And with that, we understand how they respond to personalization. So what recommendations do you want? We understand the different fulfillment modalities you want. Some customers like to shop and get delivery, some like to do pickup. So we can really understand our consumers and then take that power and we can use it to create better personalized experiences both on our marketplace and on our retailer white labels. What we've done really is as this company, we've made the strategic decision that we want to take that deep consumer understanding and be that retail enablement company. So the products and services that we're building are really designed to leapfrog the retailers forward with technology.
Do you think about building not friction, but different stopping points into the online shopping experience to be able to highlight certain brands? So I'm just thinking about, like, if you make it as easy as possible for me to go onto the website and just click everything and buy everything as quickly as possible, I might miss out on some of the opportunities to get deals or coupons or new products shown to me that I might see. So how do you think about that online experience?
Yeah, so we look at the customer journey online and we realize that customer journey is non-linear. So we look at, as an example, customers could browse department and aisles, they could use search, they use buy it again. Again, we surface recommendations for customers. They might use our recipes, so they might be shopping from shoppable recipes. And what we try to do is design both of our organic experience as well as our ad formats specifically to tune for that environment. So we take all of those insights that we know about the consumer in that nonlinear consumer journey, and that's how we surface the optimized consumer experience across both ads and organic.
Yeah, so this is related to your ad platform. So then what does that look like in 2023 and how is that going to continue to evolve Instacart ads?
Yeah, so the goal with our ads business is, we very much want to, our objective is to help brands, large and small, move products off the shelf, as simple as that. And we want to do that in a way that's, that's optimized for our brand partners. And we can do that because we've moved up funnel with several of our new formats that we've created. As a company, we're trying to move more transactional to inspirational. We're introducing more inspirational content like shoppable video, shoppable display, brand pages, all places where brands can curate their own content, they can surface their own creative directly on the site. They can really tell their brand story. And so that's really what's exciting for our brands is that we have the full funnel covered now from kind of awareness through to consideration through to purchase really, really close to when the customer is going to be having that product delivered to their home.
And what kind of data do you have on the amount of customers who kind of want that kind of storytelling, enhanced creative experience with the shopping that they're having, and then some people who are just like, I just want to get it over with, and I hate shopping, and even if it's online, I still hate shopping. Like, I imagine you have many different kinds of customers.
Yeah, I mean, well, look, we trust the data, and the data would tell us that consumers respond extremely well to the different ad formats that we're putting in front of them and the different suggestions and recommendations that we're giving them. And we do learn over time with our product. But it just, measurement and optimizing our ads platform is pretty key in what we've tried to do this year. We do A/B testing now. We do incrementality testing. We've introduced optimized bidding, which allows brands to optimize their campaign. All of this is designed to take all of those insights, create the best possible campaign, and optimize that campaign on Instacart. And what we see based on the results of that is that consumers are responding extremely well to it.
My understanding is that they're also responding to ads that are in retail environments as well. So you go to the store, you see an ad on a video screen or a display or something like that. And my understanding is Instacart is also enabling that with retail partners.
Yeah, so last March when we unveiled our Instacart platform, one of the pillars was Carrot Ads. And this is a really exciting initiative for us because it operates at the intersection of both our brands and our retail partners. And the idea is we operate this highly performant ads business on our first-party marketplace. We can extend those ads directly onto a retailer site, often websites that we power. For example...
So this is all online. This is not in-store.
Oh, this is all online.
Okay.
This is on sprouts.com as an example, which we power. We build their storefront pro, and then we can surface ads. And this is all about unlocking value for the entire system here. So for retailers, it unlocks value because it represents incremental revenue for them, and often their first foray into digital advertising. Many of them don't have digital advertising today. And for brands, now brands can come to us and they can get access to our 1,000 retailers that we have on the platform. In addition to that, they can get access to first-party websites like sprouts.com.
So we think of Instacart as grocery. You talked about it as a grocery technology company. I don't know if healthcare products are technically under the category of grocery. I don't colloquially think of them as that, but I know Instacart Health is a big deal. So tell me about that.
Yeah, Instacart Health, this is something that we're very excited about and an area where we think we can make a big difference. We're kind of thinking a lot about it along three themes. One is nutrition security. We already have a strong foundation in access and allowing people to access fresh food because of our household coverage. But with nutrition security, we do things like expand our EBT SNAP access. We're really a pioneer here. We have over 70 retailers already on the platform with EBT SNAP enablement. We're at 8,000 stores.
Allowing people who need those government assistance programs to be able to use that on the platform.
Exactly right. So if somebody's a SNAP user, they can actually use that as a payment method on Instacart at 70 of our retailers. And we're taking that even a step further with USDA, and we've announced some ambition around bringing all retailers online with deeper integrations. So that's an exciting part around nutrition security. The next piece is around making healthier choices easier for consumers. We want consumers to be informed. If you think about online shopping, it's all about having the right data. So we've launched health tags as an example, which is 23 new attributes to help inform the customers based on their taste, based on their preferences, based on their budget. Things like low sodium, it could be gluten-free as an example. And we're up to 500,000 SKUs now on the platform that have this deeper attribution. Other things to help inform customers is we've pivoted our recipe business to have healthier recipes. We've partnered with some health and wellness companies like Men's Health Magazine, Women's Health Magazine, and Prevention Magazine, which is exciting. And then kind of the third theme is this whole idea of food as medicine and helping organizations scale their food prescription or their health initiatives. We launched what's called Fresh Funds. Fresh Funds allows any type of organization, it could be a nonprofit or an employer or an insurance company. It allows these companies to give fresh food to people, and then it can get fulfilled through Instacart. And we've recently taken this even a step further and launched Care Carts, which allows, it could be a healthcare professional, it would allow them to actually create a healthy cart for somebody and send it directly to them via Instacart. So we're really excited about this. We've talked a lot about this in the last 6 months. We very much do view ourselves as a kind of a serious player that can make a difference in the space, and we're super excited.
Are you preparing for a world of, I believe they're called dark grocery stores, or kind of all robotic, all automated grocery, basically warehouses, or maybe they're not all automated, but there's no consumers in them, right? So maybe it's just people and the shelves are optimized, just people can grab them and deliver things very quickly. How do you integrate and think about that?
Yeah, so we have started to open some warehouses on behalf of retailers. We're very clearly not a retailer, so this is a service that we're providing for our retail partners. We've opened several, I believe we have 3 in Miami, Carrot warehouses in Miami, 1 in Chicago now, both with retail partners. And this enables us to pick really quickly and deliver very fast. Right. We can deliver within 15 minutes in these environments. We pick within 3 minutes, deliver within 12 minutes. And so it's allowing for that ultra fast piece. To your broader question though, of how does it fit in, I think most retailers, from my experience, are viewing it as a network. Across their overall warehouses. They have some micro-fulfillment centers, some are investing in micro-fulfillment centers, and then some are trying to figure out how to get really close to the consumer with dark warehouses, and this is what you see with us with the Carrot warehouses. So it's very much going to be a network. I don't see a world where the store is doesn't play the major role in grocery fulfillment given its proximity to consumers for quite some time.
How does all this play into what you might think of as your overall vision for the future of how the average person in North America gets their groceries and gets their food and just kind of has their experience living their lives as a family? And does it fundamentally change what dinner time looks like? Does it fundamentally change that, or is it about making it better, or is it about fundamentally changing it?
Yeah, look, I think it's about a couple things. I think it's about knowing the consumer and being able to anticipate the consumer's needs. And we're really trying to do that not just online, but across online and in store now. So if you think about, for example, we have one of our caper carts here, and we unveiled this connected carts initiative, or our connected stores initiative. What we're trying to do is really take all of the knowledge that we have from the online shopper and the in-store shopper and create a unified, seamless experience. So regardless of how this customer chooses to shop, whether they're going online on Instacart, if they're going to a retailer where we power their white label, or they're going in store, customers are not going to stop going in store anytime soon.
Right. I think about myself, it's week to week. I'm online, I'm in the store.
Exactly.
I want to do it differently depending on what my situation is.
Yeah, exactly. And what we want is to optimize that with that digital journey, regardless of whether or not it's online or in the store, and how that plays out. So the caper cart is a great example. The caper cart, it's very cool technology. It's got computer vision. So you just drop an item into the cart and it shows up on the screen immediately. Yeah. So very handy to be able to check out without going through a line. You can check out directly on the cart. But more importantly, now we have a screen in front of consumers, and we have, we know this consumer, especially if we have a loyalty integration with one of our retailers, which we do in often cases. So we can take that knowledge that we have of the consumer and we can start providing personalization as they journey through the physical store, right? So we can make recommendations. It's easy to do regimen strategies like chips and salsa, those types of pieces, but we could also help them wayfind, and we could help them with items that they might have forgotten, or something that might have been on their list and they haven't purchased yet. So the way we see this really evolving from a technology standpoint is like really across those two surfaces and being personalized.
Well, Chris Rogers, Chief Business Officer, Instacart, thanks so much for joining us here today.
Yeah, well, thank you for having me. It was a pleasure.
And thank you so much for watching us. We're here in the C Space Studio at CES 2023. I'm James Kotecki. More great conversations are just ahead.